right, folks, welcome back to the red carpet, the 27th Annual Freedom Awards, put on by the National Civil Rights Museum. So let's check this out. So let's say you are here and you're taking photos or things along those lines, but then you want to be able to print your photos. So what you can do is you can utilize one of our sponsors, freeprints.com. They are one of the top photo services, bar none, more than 100,000 five-star ratings. You can download their app from Google Play or even from the iTunes Store as well. And again, for a very nominal fee, you can get 1,000 prints of 4x6s. And so again, a lot of people still want to use actual photos, and because as opposed to just always being able to email somebody or text it to them. And so what you do is download the app, freeprints.com, download their app. Then you're able to actually print photos directly from Instagram, from Twitter, or from Facebook as well. And so for me, look, I got lots of fans, and so they want me to autograph photos. A little hard to autograph a digital photo, and so use freeprints.com and do this here. When they ask how'd you hear about it, put in the code Roland. Put in the code Roland. That's a special code that you use, so they know exactly that our viewers, our fans, are actually utilizing the service. So again, freeprints.com. Download the app from Google Play, from iTunes as well. Joining us right now is one of the three honorees, Pitt Hyde. First of all, good to see you.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
First and foremost, 1968 obviously was a tumultuous year for this country, not only with Dr. King's assassination, but also Robert F. Kennedy. For you, you walked into quite the situation as well. So for folks who don't know, tell us about it.
68 was obviously a tragic year for our city and our country with the assassination of Dr. King. And it was also a significant year for me in many more ways in that I had just taken over as CEO of Malone and Hyde, our family business, because my father became ill. And so here I was at 26 trying to run this company, and we had this tragedy take place. One good thing that came out of 68 with me was that Maxine Smith, who was the head of the NAACP at the time, she was leading a group, and they were picketing their neighborhood supermarket, which happened to be one of our stores. And, of course, I hadn't met Maxine at that point. All I knew about her is what I read in the press, and they painted her as a real radical. And so I approached this meeting with great trepidation. And to my pleasant surprise, in walked this charming, brilliant lady. In a few minutes, we worked out our differences, and then we became lifetime friends. And we worked on so many projects in this community over all those years together. So at least one good thing came out of that was the beginning of friendship like that. And that's what really got me involved in the civil rights movement, was my association with Maxine and our friendship.
Growing up here, you said you took over the family business at 26. Did you feel and understand the tensions, and also that these two different worlds existed, that your world as a 26-year-old white man was totally different than the world of a 26-year-old black man in Memphis?
That's true. And yes, I was totally involved in the whole thing because of the protests and all that. I got to know every leader of every cause in the whole region, which was really opened my eyes to a lot of issues. And it made me more dedicated and commitment to try to improve the lot of everyone in Memphis, and to get involved in the civil rights and the key issues that affect not only racial division, but also the level of poverty and economic differentiation in our community.
Last question. What must Memphis do in 2018 moving forward to make this a better city for its black residents, whether it's economic, whether it's education? What do you think needs to be done now?
I still believe Barbara and I and the foundation have been working on K through 12 education reform for 25 years. And it's been a long, slow progress, but we have made dramatic strides. We still have a long way to go. But really, that's the thing I'm most excited about, because nothing empowers the individual to be in a position to solve their own problems, both economically and in every other respect, than a quality education. because if a kid, no matter from how poverty situation they may come from, it's been shown put in the right classroom with the right teachers, they can be on a totally different path. And if they become that productive individual, they will get a good job, and then they'll come back and help their family and their neighbors and be a real contributing factor to help move Memphis forward. So both in the short run and the long run, to me, that's the most critical underpinning to ultimately solve poverty within our community.
All right. Pitt Hyde, congratulations on being the Freedom Award honoree. Thanks so much.
Very much.
I appreciate it.